Welcome everyone to another video of Doom Tower 114 and 119. We're about to reset in 1 day and 5 hours, probably a day by the time you get to see this video. We have to hurry up through this video because I have to do summons tonight on stream, so I'm not going to do a lot of editing. We're going to take Whisper in here and we are going to one-shot Sify, and you're going to be able to do all this very easily for 114 and 119. We've also done this before with Inquisitor Shamal, but we've never used Whisper. So there is hard 114, Shamal, Bellower, Sylar, Achak, and Seal of the Drakes. That's that video if you want to go check it out. If you have an Inquisitor Shamal and you want to use him instead, or if you have any other legendary champions you can throw in with Inquisitor, like a Duchess would be amazing, and it'll be really easy for you to get through 114 and 119. Now, I try not to put all those legendaries in there, right? We're not always trying to put those crazy Legos in there. We want to use teams that you'll have available. Those are all legendary champions that you can get. I know Lydia's far away. Lydia could be really far away for you, but as long as you can bring in somebody that does decreased defense and a weaken, it's going to make your life a lot easier to get through and kill in one shot that Sify. So this is what we have so far. I was looking over everything. I was like, okay, we're going to give ourselves increased attack, increased critical rate. So all we need is 70% on this one. And as long as we have a weaken up on the enemy, we're going to do 25% additional damage, and then we're going to ignore defense. And she'll get those buffs as long as they have higher max HP than her. They're all going to have higher max HP than her. Really, all we needed to see to test this is if we could kill the Sir Nick. The Sir Nick right now in the Doom Tower Hard has 280,000 HP. A Sify has 277,000. So if we can one-shot or two-shot the Sir Nick, because she's going to take an additional turn here. Here you go. We'll come in. We're going to provoke, because then even after we kill that Sify, we want to have those Rhodos and Dark Elhanes under control. So this ability, as long as we have a decreased defense and a weaken up, she'll get an additional turn, and then we'll come over to this one. How much damage are we going to do? 123,000. That's far off from 177,000, right? And we need really 180 just to be secure with it. So we went through, we tried this out. I was like, okay, it's not enough damage already. We're not using Savage gear. There's no use in using Savage because we're already ignoring 100% defense. So I went through, and here's where I got astonished the first time. So we went through the wave. The wave is easy. Here she goes. Whisper's about to use her move. Did not crit. She didn't crit. She has 30% crit on right now. It went on because the enemy has higher max HP than her. So she got the crit rate. She got the increased attack, but she didn't crit. I'm not leaving. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to look at the info. There's what I'm looking like. Where's that info tab? Down, Stu, down. There it is, right behind me. Plus 30% crit rate before she attacks. That's what it says. So we didn't crit on her. I'm like, what is going on? So we go through here. I go back to looking at her skills. I'm like, okay, we've got to get her critical damage up. This is not enough critical damage. It's fine with the attack. We just got to get that critical damage up higher. What can we do to do that? So I started looking at gear. Or did I run through it again to see about that crit? Maybe I ran through it again and I was like, wait, let's just see what happens when we do crit on her. Will it work? So we ran through it again. We get to her. We're here. Now we got resisted. Our decreased defense got resisted, but really all we need is a weaken for her A2. So let me see if this A2 will crit like it's supposed to. We'll get that 30% additional crit. And we did. 126. 126. So now let's go re-gear her to do some more critical damage. We're going to go to Wardrobe. I looked at my Seer first. I was like, okay, my main Seer has Savage set on her. We don't need to mess with it. But my second Seer, I remembered, doesn't have Savage, but she does have high critical damage. So I was looking at taking some gear from that second Seer. That's our Savage one. This one, high critical damage of 311. 100% chance to crit. But she doesn't have any attack gear on her. But luckily it worked out that we were able to steal just those two pieces. So I stole the speed gear because there's good critical damage on there along with crit rate. And then I stole, no, and then I had these attack boots that had speed substats and crit rate substats. Now we're at 71% chance to crit. We get that additional 30. We're supposed to crit. We're going to see in a minute. And then we're up at 302. Critical damage, 4,836 attack. The gear we have on right now is critical damage gloves, critical damage neck, attack ring with attack substats, not really high even, attack chest piece, attack boots with speed substats and crit rate substats, and then the same with all the speed gear up here. So now this is what we're going to go kill Sify with. and one-shot a Sir Nick. Because once you can one-shot that Sir Nick, you don't even have to go into that second wave. Just keep practicing your Inquisitor Shamal or your Whisper on that Sir Nick in the first wave. They both have about the same exact HP. These are the masteries I have on her right now. We're going for additional critical damage. We don't need to worry about Helm Smasher. We're already ignoring 100% defense. We're getting more damage with full HP, more damage the first time we hit. All these other things over here, although that more damage the first time we hit is being sucked up on the other hit we do. Because we do that A3 first because we're going to get an additional turn, and then we go into the A2, but still, that's fine. Additional damage. We're trying to do as much damage as we can to that Siphi to kill her, and over here, we're going to get 12% additional damage if we actually kill some people along the way to get there. All right, let's put me back. Let's keep moving forward through this. So now we know we should have enough, right? Or at least we're hoping we have enough. So I'm going to test it out on this Sir Nick. As long as we don't get our girl frozen right away. So I'm going to hit repeat. Let's hit repeat, replay. And all over again. She's frozen again. Repeat, replay. You might have to do this. But only for this first wave. It's the only thing we have to worry about, so it's easy. All right, we don't have our AoE provoke right now with Whisper. That's fine. We're just testing it out to make sure we do have enough damage here. We've got our decreased defense and weaken up. That's good. She's going to get an additional turn right here. We did almost, what, 39, 38,000 and then 140. That's enough. So right now I'm very happy. Right now I'm excited that I can one-shot the Siphi and then we can control the Rotos. We can come in there and decrease defense, weaken with our Lydia. Then we can one-shot her, but before that, we're going to have our Sylar decrease the turn meter, slow speed, and then we're going to do AoE provoke with Vizix on the side, and then we can always do AoE stuns with Seal. Right? Next wave, next wave, next wave, down it all. It's actually nice that we have Lydia here. If you don't have Lydia, you can bring in other alternatives. But Lydia is so nice because she's going to make it to where we don't have to fight this Torment twice, which is not a big deal because we have Vizix in here and Seal with their A1s. Turn meter reduction, slow speed, stuns all around. It's not really that big of a deal, but it saves us a little bit of time. Here we go. We're dropping down their turn meter, slow speed on all of them. AoE provoke because after we kill Siphi, we want to have them under control. Nice. 40,000. 43,000. Here's the big money shot. No crit. No crit. Am I losing my mind? Do you see a crit on my Whisper right now? There is a plus 30 additional crit on my Whisper right now. What is going on, game? Raid Shadow Legends, please fix your game. She gets it before she attacks. Does Siphi have some kind of accessories we don't know about? Where we can't crit on her? What is happening here? It was making me very mad. But I'm glad I found out and I'm glad I saw it so that now when you guys try to do it, you'll know. You'll know it can happen with Whisper. I don't know why. It's not. Let's go to the info again. Plus 30 crit rate. Before she attacks if they have higher max HP than her. She should beat 100%. If I'm losing my mind and something isn't right, please let me know down below. So already I was like, I could kill her because I know I could kill this Sir Nick, but I've got to actually do it. I've got to do it so you guys can see it. So I put it on full auto. We're on full auto right now. And I'm going through here a little bit upset at the same time. I'm very happy that we're able to do it with another champion besides Inquisitor Shamal. Like I showed you in the video before, we've got another champion. I've tried this with Faceless. I cannot one-shot Siphi with Faceless. He won't do enough damage. He just won't. But we have her now, another epic champion besides Inquisitor Shamal that can get it done. Does it take gear? Yeah, it takes gear. But it doesn't take Savage gear. That's good. That's really, really good. And it's not that bad. I mean, you can bring a really good team to support this whole entire wave, 114 and 119. And even wave 112, if you're having a problem with that, you can get it done with the same team that I did the other day. Look at the team I did yesterday for 98% of the Doom Tower waves. You can clear everything in the Doom Tower with a team that only has Seal, Vizix, and we've got a burn person in there, and then we've got control. You can even do 112 with that very, very easily. I was doing it all day today. So, okay, we revived some people. Some people fell out. We're on full auto still. Full auto, full auto, full auto. And now I took it off full auto, and I'm doing manual. Let's get over to the next wave. Whisper died. Great. So now I've got to hopefully just take little small shots at this Torment. We don't want to kill it and go into the next wave. We want to make sure we can get our Whisper up. And we do. There we go. Let's bring her back up. Great. And kill this Torment. Okay, so we kill the Torment. We go in. What's going to happen? Are we going to be able to crit or not? I didn't change anything. I guess I'm just hoping for that 70% to lock in. Because obviously that plus 30 is not working on this Siffy. Here we go again. Boom, boom. About the same as before. Please crit. Please crit. And we finally got a crit. Hallelujah. It's done. We got a crit. We beat that Siffy. Thank you so much. Thanks for playing there, Rodos. You're going to stayed. Frozen, slept, something. Crowd control, stunned. You are going to get turn meter reduced. The rest of you all are going to get the same. Can you believe it? We finally did it with Whisper. You saw those stats before. You saw the masteries. I'm hoping this can help you out for the last... We have 1 day before reset. I really hope this can help you guys. I'm going to be on stream summoning in 2 hours from now. Summoning for this 10-time summoning event for Prince Kymar and Lysandra for all you out there that want that. And we're going to drink and have a good time. I'm excited for that, so I had to make this video quick again. I apologize. But I think it's a good alternative if you don't have Inquisitor Shamal. At the end of this wave, save all of your abilities, because when you come into that third wave, you're going to have to do the same thing all over again. You're going to have to one-shot this Siffy. Here we go. Boom. And then take control. Easy. Now you can put it on full auto and get through with it like I'm on auto right now. Auto's behind me, but that's it. Thank you all so much for your support. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I appreciate all the love. I'll see you guys on stream tonight.